seance, like you're opening up yourself and the area, like for just to bring stuff in. Like you're saying, like just with our house being so old and the area having so much history, yeah, I can totally see that. That's a way for other things, not just that's happened in this house directly, but in the area, because I mean, we're a very historic area, the first established neighborhood in San Antonio.
This being a limestone home, and those energies are kind of sucked into that, and I feel whatever we let out, these walls let that energy in.
In 1887, merchant Russell C. Norton built a one-story, four-room single-family residence on what had been Alamo farmlands during San Antonio's Spanish period. At that time, the surrounding King William neighborhood was a desirable location for the city's largely wealthy German families. However, a devastating flood in 1921 changed the neighborhood's fortunes as the old German families, which had already begun moving away at the beginning of the 20th century, chose homes further away from downtown in the San Antonio River. Through it all, the old Norton house went through a variety of owners, reflecting the changes happening throughout the city and region. By the time it was 1967, the house was being used as a subdivided boarding home, a fate shared by many of the once opulent homes in the neighborhood. The home's fortunes changed when the local civic leader and collector, Walter Nold Mathis, purchased it in 1967, after his own dwelling in a nearby historic neighborhood was scheduled to be razed for a highway project. After spending about 2 years meticulously restoring the home, Mathis turned his attention to the neighborhood outside his door. One by one, he purchased and at least partially restored up to 14 properties in King William, and then sold them to preservation-minded individuals who would continue their restoration. In addition to his preservation work, Mr. Mathis was also a collector of fine and decorative art. These collections fill Mathis's Villa Finale, so named in honor of it being his last home. Mathis had a collection of over 12,000 items in the unique setting of this finally restored 1876 Italiante home.
My name is Orlando Cortinas. I am the facilities manager here for Villa Finale. I've been here for 16 years. I mean, the history goes back to, of course, 1876 when it was first built. And that was over a lot of different years, where the first structure was, of course, a lot smaller than we see now. And it's had a lot of owners, but that was the main start of this property. Significant things in history. I mean, yeah, there's been a lot of owners that have gone through significant things throughout the history. I don't know, there's a lot of stories that go with those, each different owner. There's been like 14 different owners. So yeah, of course, there's a lot of history you can get into that is tied with this house. I mean, like every year we do have seances, so of course that brings a lot of stuff each year that's a little different. Everyday things that do happen. I mean, me, myself, I kind of exclude myself from things like that, because I mean, of course, I do believe paranormal. I do believe it's real. So I kind of exclude myself in the sense of like, you know, I respect it and want to kind of stay away from it. But myself, working just here day and night, there have been little things that of course you see, you hear, and passing. One thing that did happen, like to me specifically, it's really minor, but for me it was kind of significant because it was unexplained. I was in and out of the house working for an event, and of course we locked the doors behind us and we come in and out, and we're in and out of the house. It was just me and my coworker working for an event, and we left and came back in, and the door was locked behind us, and the only person that has a key is me, so the only person that could lock it was myself. So I know like we were locked out purposely for some reason because I couldn't explain that. So that was my own little personal experience. And then my coworker and I were in the house in this little area. We're doing a rewire of the whole house, so we're moving stuff in and out. We're talking to each other in different ways, and we heard footsteps behind each other, just in the quietness of just the house being alone, quiet. And that's something that you just can't explain. There's little things that do happen, that you experience that, you know, it's something different. that you don't experience every day, but it's little things that do happen that you kind of notice. The green rooms, which happen to be all the family heirlooms, like that's always where something happens that we experience. And also when we have tours daily, so we have people coming in and out, and some people, like, of course I say, like, they're more sensitive to things, they kind of feel things, so whenever they come up to this area in the hallway, they always seem to like acknowledge it in those specific rooms. So I think that's something that's always been happens over time, over and over, that we've noticed. So I would say that's probably where it would be.
Do you think the seances that get performed here, do you think that they could possibly bring in like other spirits to communicate with y'all? Because I know this is like a very historical strip, and so I would imagine.
I would say that. Of course, I mean, with the seance, like, you're opening up yourself and the area, like, for just to bring stuff in. Like you're saying, like, just with our house being so old and the area having so much history, yeah, I can totally see that. That's a way for other things, not just that's happened in this house directly, but in the area, because I mean, we're a very historic area, the first established neighborhood in San Antonio. I mean, we never experienced anything negative in the sense, like, you know, we have these seances every year, and it's always a positive experience for people. It's nothing really off-putting, so, like, in that sense, I wouldn't think that.
Alright, y'all, so it's been a very long time since we have done an investigation. Our last investigation actually was at Hill House Manor, and it's actually been a year almost to the date that we have investigated. And today we are actually at the Villa Finale Museum and Gardens here on the King Williams District in San Antonio, Texas. And we are joined today with Rigo from Occulto Monthly News. Very excited to have him on and investigate with us.
All late.
What's up? Copy in.
And then right now we're gonna start investigating the downstairs portion, and then we're gonna work our way up, and then right before we split into doing solos, we're gonna investigate downstairs in the basement before we split off. So here we go. I'm gonna place a REM pod like in the center of this hallway right by the stairs. Alright, so we're gonna leave this REM pod here for a little bit to see if we can see if someone like either walks by it or just is intrigued by the lights or the sound. We'll start asking questions later on to see if we can get responses through the REM pod, but I just want to see if the spirits here are comfortable with some of the devices that we're using. The device we have on the floor right now is called a REM pod. You're able to like walk up to it or just try to touch it, and it would make a sound and it would change colors of the lights. There's no need to be afraid by it. We're just here to learn a little bit more about you. But if there's anyone down here with us, can we hear you talk to us? Can we hear your voice? Do you know this rhythm? I'm going to do that same rhythm, and on the last two knocks, would you be able to knock back for me? And we're going to try to use another device. There's a temperature change within the area. And that could be the AC fluctuating, but I feel like the AC is at a pretty steady pace. I feel like it's not fluctuating from hot to cold in here. What I have in my hand right now is another device for you to use to communicate with us. It's called a spirit box. What this does is send out radio frequencies for y'all to pull from and to manipulate to where we can hear y'all's voice, and for y'all to be able to like ask us questions or tell us anything. Are you in the area? Can you make this spike a different color? Just by going near it? But I'm going to turn this on right now, and the radio frequencies you can use to manipulate for us to be able to understand what you're saying. I'm going to ask a couple questions just to start. Walter Mathis, are you around us right now? It's been so long, I almost forgot how to use the dang spirit box. All right, Walter Mathis, are you around us right now down here? Walter, what happened to you upstairs in your room? What do you say?
I heard balance.
I thought I heard balance as well. Walter, did something happen to you upstairs in your room? It sounded like it said, "Hey guys, I'm right here."
I heard like, yeah guys, something.
I heard like some sort of yes also.
Mm.
At the very beginning.
Alright, we're gonna move rooms. Sounded like you said, "You want this?"
At the end, I thought I heard help. Also,
I got some injury is what I heard.
I thought I heard I got shot in.
Were you injured? Are you a soldier? Or oh, I thought I just heard laughing. I thought Orlando said, what was the guy's name that lived here for a little over a year with the bootleg? Because he mentioned saying that he got quote, accidentally killed out on a hunting trip with his partner. Can you tell us what your name is? Are you standing right there by that device? There's what? What was the name of the gentleman that got accidentally shot on the hunting trip? I thought I just heard Orlando's name being said.
I thought I heard Frank.
What used to be done in the basement? Did it involve alcohol?
I thought I heard come play with us at the end there.
Come play with us.
I thought I heard like a.
That's what it sounded. I either heard like. Did you hear it too?
Which one? What?
There was like something in this room that went like.
No, I didn't hear
I
that.
heard it twice.
Is there any children playing with this right now? Is that who said you heard come play? Or
Come play with us,
come
yeah.
play with us? Is someone in this other room to my right? Thought we heard you just breathing. I thought the last word said liquor.
I thought I heard murder.
Murder? Did anything like that happen to anyone? Heard a woman saying that she fell.
I feel like when we have the seances here, everybody is invited to open up to whatever spirits may be around us, and that includes everybody who's ever lived in this neighborhood. And we have one of the people that leads the seances say that he read something about a woman that was a housekeeper in one of the houses. She was on a ladder, and I think a mouse scared her or something, and she fell off the ladder, and she, I think, broke her neck.
Oh my goodness.
And at one point during the seances, he thinks that perhaps we have made contact with her, and nothing has been bad or anything. It's just like, I feel people that want to say, hey, we're here, we're still around.
I don't know. I heard a Spanish word. Someone named.
What'd you hear?
Wanted. Quisiera.
Wanted?
En Spanish. Si hay alguien aquí dentro con nosotros, pueden usar los sutilos para contactarnos. The spirit box.
I heard all of, and it dimmed out.
I don't know what I heard. I heard something, but I don't know what it was. Hi, Daddy.
I heard hi, Dad. Who's your dad?
Visitors. I heard
I heard visitors. Yeah, we're visiting you. We want to learn a little bit more about you. We're wanting to see if you'd like to communicate with us as well.
Disturbed.
I heard disturbed or just them?
Let's go in.
Hmm?
I heard let's go in. What does that mean?
I don't think so, because you were in that spot for that whole time.
I know, that's why I backed up too, because no, they were right on it.
Actually, before I start the spirit box session, let's stand in quiet and see what we hear for the first 2 minutes. It's me. Walter, are you in here? I'm sorry what happened to you. Before I turn the spirit box back on, I'm actually going to pull out the spirit talker. It's almost like an obelisk. So just to see, I want to see if we can get any responses through the spirit talker.
Is that one of y'all? There's a door right here.
There's a door right here and the stairwell right here to get to the...
Was that open already?
It was cracked a little bit, but
But was it cracked that much?
maybe.
Because there's a stairwell right here
different part of the house?
That's up the stairs. When we first entered on the right, those
There's
are the
stairs going up?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it's not this door.
It sounded like the roof, low key. No.
That one doesn't creak?
Mm-mm. I just tried to see what. Even slowly, it's not even creaking at all. Oh,
There's no other door down there? I mean, I'm sure there is somewhere, but...
is someone up there? Oh, okay. Thank you.
Liebend.
So right now we are in Walter Mathis's bedroom. He didn't die in the house, but he did have a heart attack or a stroke inside of this room. Walter, I'm sorry you went through that. I can only imagine what that's like. My mom had a stroke years ago.
I'm gonna eat.
Is there a child up here with us right now?
I will talk to you.
Do you want me to pull the spirit box out then? Would that be easier for y'all? I feel like I keep sensing someone just like sitting on this couch back here and just like watching us. If you're in that room, can you walk up closer to us? I will warn you though, if you walk up closer, this device will go off and inform us that you are around us. Is that okay? Wow, that went all the way to pink. That literally means like they're right there.
Generosity.
Yeah, we want to let you know that we come here with nothing but respect. We don't want to disrespect y'all in any way. All we're doing is simply just wanting to learn a little bit more about y'all and y'all's history. Walter, if this is you talking right now through the device that's on the ground, can you tell us like how were you treated? How were you treated after what happened to you? See.
See.
Do you want us to see you? So.
The child wants help.
The child wants help.
What is the name of the child that needs help? Bruce?
I thought it said Chris.
Chris?
But
Chris
I'll-
or Bruce?
Bruce, I hope.
Seth.
It's hitting red.
Seth.
You can literally said a name right after we
Yeah.
like. Are there multiple children here? Maybe something else was telling whatever was making this go off. Like, don't rush. Like, don't
Rush off.
rush off. You know?
Mhm.
And maybe that
Abandoned.
was this abandoned at one point?
I thought I heard a yes.
I thought I did too.
Roof.
thought I heard a man being like, I couldn't really make it out. I'm just saying like what I heard. I thought I heard him say.
I thought I heard pose.
I thought I heard pose.
Please take care.
I hope y'all are able to find a way to like live happily past the afterlife. And with that said, what can y'all explain to us about the afterlife? What is it like for y'all?
I'm mostly alone here during the day. On Mondays, that's when I clean, since I'm the curator here. I was in the upstairs hallway, and I was making my way from the staircase over to the front part of the house. And when I was passing what we call the green rooms, which are the areas most filled with family items, so I was passing that front door, I felt something kind of like sweep out of there. It was like a breeze come through there and then through me, and it just made the hair on my arms stand on end. And it was very, very strange. I had never experienced anything like that in this house before. So it was something very, very different. And we always think there's something going on in that area. We think maybe because they're family heirlooms, probably.
So now that we have a fresh battery in the camera, we're back upstairs. Knocked out a few B-roll shots, but right now we're going to continue on into these bedrooms right here. And a lot of these rooms up here are going to hold a lot of memorabilia from the families and the people that used to live here and stuff like that. And that's why the staff say that this area, pretty much all upstairs, would be the hot spot because of all the memorabilia inside. So we were just in Mathis's room. We're gonna go next door to the green bedroom, is what it's called. But I'm gonna turn the spirit talker back on because we were getting a lot of really good communication with it in Mathis's room. Same thing, I'm gonna place the REM pod within the area that we're in. I think I'm gonna place the REM pod actually in this room. Was this one of the main rooms for when this place used to be a brothel at one point? I know there's a record player over there. I placed the REM pod over there, the device that has been beeping for y'all and changing colors. I was wondering if y'all could... Universe. And I was wondering if it could act the same way for y'all, but the closer y'all get towards that area, that device will light up and make sounds. And sometimes you can even make a tune out of it as well. What was the time like here when the villa was being ran as a brothel and bootlegging liquor?
You want to say?
I'll be fine.
How do I lower it? I'm scared. I'm gonna just blow my ear.
The wheel on the top.
I heard a guy say here.
It said I am a wise guy. Alright, so
This is not good.
so right
Ask us later.
So right now we're doing the same thing with y'all. We're using the spirit box the same exact way, except Chris is using headphones. Only he can hear you.
I want to keep up.
And we can't hear what you're telling him. And that's-
Williams.
Williams? We're in the King William district. John Smith. Oh,
Oh, sorry.
what happened?
I don't know. I heard a little kid like go like, huh? it went like boom, like it shut down almost.
Whoa. If there are children around us, can you play with Chris a little bit? Maybe touch his elbow or his knee?
More to the history.
Ooh, I heard I'm sensitive, but like in a deep man's voice. Sorry, I swear I'm not overreacting. Behind.
Are you behind Chris?
Is that you, John?
Evil.
No, you're not.
I heard like clapping.
Like audience clapping?
Ooh, no. I don't want to do it anymore.
What happened? What
I
happened?
heard like a guy go, get them. But like in the same deep man's voice I've been hearing.
I like to play games.
He's fucking with us.
That's funny too, because I feel like I said if there's any like children up here with us right now, can you play with Chris a little bit by touching his knee or his elbow? Maybe they're trying to play with you right now.
Well, that's not nice. I gotta go over there.
Trying to freak you out.
Well, it's working. They should stop.
If you don't feel comfortable enough to continue on, you don't have to.
I'll go again. I'm being a little bitch.
Can you come up?
I see you, and then it sounds like a ha 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 ha.
If you see Chris in the middle of the hallway right now, can you touch his back? Just like tapping. Is that children outside or inside?
Someone in outside. Sounds like it's outside.
Are you upset that we're here?
Upstairs.
We are upstairs.
Are you upstairs or are you wanting us to go upstairs?
Please get out.
Do you want us out of here or do you want us out of the area?
Get out, bottom.
There's no way he heard that.
Do you want us to leave?
It sounded like more laughing
He's probably talking to me.
every day.
I went into that
To which one?
bathroom, right there where you set the light by. I just opened the door and it said get out as soon as I was like looking around.
You're not the only ones running around. That full sentence came out, not like clearly, but like.
Wow. If you want, just so we can give you some space for
We're
it.
up in the attic too.
What?
Oh, sorry. It was like the deep voice again, but can you please? And then a different person was like a girl saying stay.
Weird.
Is there some of y'all that want us to stay?
Someone's watching.
Right as it said that, my battery started flashing. We don't have much time.
Faith.
There's a REM pod in the other room. Do you want to make it go off?
Wow.
I forgot about the REM pod.
Wow.
Can the REM pod go off again?
Look to the right.
John, do you want us to go in your room? Was that to your left? That was above.
I'd go away again.
Where do you want us to go? No, thank you.
Oh, sorry. It says I don't care, and then you touched me. What happened?
Nothing. The main camera just died. It was starting to carry over a little too much. I didn't want you to be under for too long.
Okay.
Some of the rarer things that I've experienced here have been voices, especially coming up from the basement. One evening we were having an event here, and we were here till late, and I believe we had the basement door open that evening, and we did hear a lot of voices coming from the basement. We thought those were coming from some of the event staff that were still outside, but no, they had already picked up, and that was very, very unusual.
Right now, I'm currently in the basement. That is the REM pod. So right now I'm currently in the basement, and I'm going to do my solo session in here. I'm going to ask a few little bit of questions, and hopefully we get to talk to William. His name is, he's the one that was doing like the liquor trading and like host things down here while someone else is upstairs. I don't quite know the names off the top of my head, but hopefully we get to talk to them. I'm gonna sit here a little bit in silence while they get up and get ready upstairs.
There was a young boy that was made to sleep up here when he would come see his stepfather. His stepmom made him sleep up here, and he didn't like it at all. Mm-hmm. And we feel that's kind of connected to him. And something always happens up here in the tower room. Even earlier today, before this interview.
All right, boo-boo, if you hear me scream, come running. Okay.
I'm gonna turn the lights out.
I'm really hoping this one could hear. If not, we're kind of screwed. It is playing, but it's very quiet. Is anybody up here with me right now? Oh, I heard a me. Are you the little boy that used to be up here?
Alright. So, Rigo, Destiny, Chris, and I are split up throughout the villa. Destiny is in the basement. Rigo is down on the first floor. Chris is in the tower over that way. And I am on the second floor where Mathis's bedroom is at. We're actually gonna go there right now. I was up here earlier with the rest of my crew. We were just trying to communicate with you, try to learn a little bit more about you. And I did bring one of the same devices that we were using earlier. The REM pod's going off downstairs.
It's only been 4 minutes since I started my timer. I heard everyone hide. I haven't heard anything. Not even from Alex, I don't think, but what I want to do is just kind of sit here, listen quietly, and see if I could hear anything else besides like the little bangings I'm hearing still.
So what I'm gonna do right now is I'm gonna still use the same device we were using earlier to communicate with you guys. And I wanna specifically try to reach out to Mathis. If that's okay with you, sir, I would like to. If that's okay with you, sir, I'd like to learn a little bit more about you. Again, my name is Alex. I heard that this place used to run as a brothel for a little bit over a year. What was it like during those times here? I heard like a Hispanic man come through and said, "Very good." Were there any bad things that would happen during like when it was a brothel or during like the bootlegging? I just heard a woman come through saying his bed. I am in the room that he lived in, and this is Mathis's bed. I know we were probably coming into contact with some of the children that might have lived here at one point. Would y'all be able to come out, maybe talk with me? I know we were getting the name like William, we were getting the name Seth, I think Sadie came through, Maisie.
I heard my name right now. I heard you, Chris. Can y'all tell me y'all's name? I heard George. How old are you, George? I heard 12. I either heard 12 or 8. We are. I heard 50-50, hey buddy. Alex. Alex.
I don't know. I started to get like a weird feeling. I don't know. Like almost like people were coming into the room. Not just one person, but like a group of people. And I have goosebumps standing up so high right now. Are there people in the room with me right now? Sounded like it went, Sam. Alright, I'm gonna move rooms. I can hear the REM pod going off in the basement. Feels very still in this house right now. While I'm in this room, I want to try to reach out to a man, John Smith. He was the last messenger to leave the Alamo before it was taken over. John Smith, if you're in here with me, can you make a noise? Can you whistle? And again, my name is Alex. I come here just to learn about you, maybe to see if I can communicate with you. Sounded like it said 25 or 35. How do y'all feel about the seances being performed here? How do y'all feel about that? It sounded like a gentleman just said, "You're going to hell," or "You're going to hell." It sounded like a gentleman saying she wants you. I wonder if he's talking about when this place was being ran as a brothel. I wonder if the man is telling me, oh, she wants you.
You're stuck? Why are you stuck here? Alex! Alex! Are you near the stairs?
Not near the spiral staircase. I'm in the middle of the hallway.
Okay. I thought I heard walking on my stairs right now.
No, I'm sitting on the floor.
Okay. Did you just sit down?
Like 5 minutes ago.
Okay. I swear I heard him right at the bottom of these stairs. And I also thought I heard Destiny talking to him, which is why I called out to him. Can someone go and sit next to Alex? Maybe touch his knee or his back or something? Is anyone still up here with me at least? We are. Who are we? I keep hearing like tapping all around me.
The guy's voice just came through right now and went behind.
do you want us to get out so bad? I heard I'm praising. Go home. Do you like being by yourself a lot? Is that where you're telling me to leave? Yeah. I heard a lot of get outs. Like, they kept asking me to get out, and I was like, why do you want us to leave so bad? Do you like being by yourself? And it goes, I'm praising.
Definitely not as hot up here.
Dude, I literally called it out. I was like, yo, I'm like, for some reason, it was hot. It was super hot up here.
Sound like a guy saying, I thought it over.
I heard the tour is over.
The tour is over? Like the war?
I don't know.
It sounded like someone saying, like, he wants help. Or he needs help.
Yeah. What do you need help with?
That first voice sounded like it's too late. And then the second male voice that came through sounded like my son.
Hey there, y'all, I'm John. I guess
John Smith?
Oh shit, yeah. It could be. I don't know if it came from a radio station. Are you John?
Full body goosebumps, bro. That went, yes.
I heard that, like right after that, it went like,
Full body chills right now, bro.
dude, I got chills after I heard the knocking.
Right after you heard the knocking, it sounded like it said there's something down. Is there someone down there? Would you like us to go downstairs?
I gotta set things going. You want us to go downstairs or stay up here?
Don't leave me?
Is that what it said?
It sounded like a man in pain saying, don't leave, like he was crying.
Yeah.
Don't leave me. Like that even made me emotional.
Yeah, you wanna call it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's close out so
So
we
we
can
can wrap up and everything.
Yeah.
Our investigation at the Villa Finale Museum and Gardens was a very stunning and calming investigation. In a way, this was a different investigation for us. There's not really any dark history, murders, and I feel like most of the activity that we captured throughout our investigation, it was more so of the spirits wanting to reach out and communicate with us more than anything. And that's what it felt like. When we were all together investigating the upstairs in Walter Mathis's bedroom, we do believe that we came into contact with a couple children during that session when we were in there, and possibly Walter Mathis. There was a couple of times throughout the investigation where a couple of us did feel uneasy at certain times, but it wasn't anything compared to what we felt at other locations. My main question was, when the Villa Finale hosts their seances, can or do other things come through those seances? And during our investigation, we never really encountered anything negative or dark in that way. And it's like the staff said, when they are doing the seances, like they said, they're opening themselves up and possibly to other things that can be brought in to communicate with them. And the King William District is a very, very historical district, and being the first established neighborhood in San Antonio. So who knows what could be brought in? And that's another reason why we were here, to find out if the Villa Finale Museum and Gardens was haunted. What do you guys think? And we cannot thank Sylvia and Orlando for allowing us to come out and investigate the Villa Finale for them. Overall, this was an amazing and beautiful experience, and we just want to say thank you to the Villa.